speech. It's not like I had any intention for revenge as to how, they would have put it out there to make it seem like as if I come here to do something bad.
You're now out of a job, so what's now your next move?
My next move is to continue to evolve myself. My next move is to find a next job. My next move is growth. The main thing is growth, reaching my aspirations.
Welcome back to Primetime News, and a special welcome once again if you're watching online at onespotmedia.com. We begin with a story this evening of a 23-year-old Jason Williams from Bull Bay, St. Andrew, who was dismissed from the Supreme Court where he worked as an orderly. This after it was revealed that he was previously convicted for larceny. The matter was raised in a Gleaner article this week where there were concerns about whether proper background checks for employees in certain positions were being done. The Court Administration Division says it will not be making any public comment on the matter. But Vashon Brown spoke with Mr. Williams today about his dismissal. So the Gleaner story starts by saying a judge who convicted a man for robbery some years ago was left surprised when he appeared recently in chambers at the Supreme Court to be the judge's orderly. What exactly happened?
The judge doesn't work at the Supreme Court. He works at the Kingston Central Parish Court, so therefore he doesn't have a chamber at the Supreme Court. However, he was passing going away his way, and I was going into the old lunchroom at the Supreme Court. He saw me and he said to me, "Don't I know you from somewhere?" So I approached him and I said, "It's possible." He said, "Oh, it's night court." And we were talking, he was congratulating me, he said, "It's a good job, I appreciate that you're going forward with your life." Because he didn't sentence me to prison, he just put me on probation for 2 years and told me to focus on, reaching my goals and everything I aspired to, I want to be in life.
But did you declare the conviction at the point of your employment?
There's a background check. I did put that I was convicted. I didn't really elaborate into the story as to what exactly and to go further in detail, but I did elaborate that. I did put on the paper that I was yes.
So why didn't you include the details?
When actually, I'm not sure I wasn't able to answer that to say why I didn't put the details, but I did put it there just to make it known.
What exactly were you convicted for?
Larceny. I was 19 years old, actually. I was young. I made a bad decision, and I learned from it. And ever since then, I have evolved my life into growing and reaching milestone and helping other young persons. Because I've even started a non-profit, Youth Arise Jamaica, where reaching youths and providing programs, reintegrated and socialization programs for young people. I forgive myself of it, let it go, I put it beyond, and this is going to move forward, be something better.
So you're now 23 years old. When you look at how this matter has developed, do you have any regrets?
In a sense, I have some form of regret not disclosing in full details, but I did put it there. They did have an idea as to how I have a charge.
Let me go back a bit. What exactly happened when this matter was brought to the attention of the authorities?
Yes, I was reassigned to the library. Of course, there was an investigation. However, the investigation started when persons started to talk about it because it became the talk of Supreme Court. I was relieved from duty for 2 days not doing anything, and I was employed to do a job, so I felt uncomfortable not doing anything. So I went back and I asked, could I go to the civil registry, the criminal registry, or the library. It was recommended the library to be a fit place, and I was there doing my job to the full potential. Even up until my termination, persons were calling me, offering me to help me to get a job at other places. Because they're like, "Oh, you have a good work ethic," and they were complimenting me. And I'm still surprised when they talk about safety breach, because judges even call me their friends.
Well, given the nature of what judges do, some have argued that it does raise a concern. Do you accept that?
Yes, it does raise a problem, and I don't blame the judges for feeling uncomfortable. However, as I said before, they see me as a friend. They were, very, how do I put this? Interactive with me. At work, they appreciate my work, assisting them. So that's what I'm saying. When it comes about safety breach, it's not like I had any intention for revenge as to how, they would have put it out there to make it seem like as if I come here to do something bad.
You're now out of a job, so what's now your next move?
My next move is to continue to evolve myself. My next move is to find a next job. My next move is growth. The main thing is growth, reaching my aspirations. Yeah.
You said you had written down that you had a conviction. Did anyone ask you about it?
I know you want me to elaborate, but as I said, I don't want to throw anybody in the bus for the case for an eye for an eye or a tooth for a tooth. I mean, yes, they're throwing me under the bus, but I don't want to do the same to them.